Let's go. It's working. Alright. Episode 2. Been waiting on this. Last episode we killed a dwarf, stole his tooth and his knife. But unfortunately, we were shot with an arrow. So, let's go and figure out either who did it.
Godlike.
Oh no, I think I went the peaceful route.
Interested in saving a couple of lives?
No, I'm not. Let me put my weapons up. Spend companion abilities. Ooh. I don't really think he'll be doing anything other than using his little gun for me. Yeah, definitely need the amount of stun. Works as kind of like a little... Okay. Out of ability points. Can't wait to try out this knife.
You died. But you're here.
So?
Gods, am I glad to see you. None of the clerks believe my story.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him. No one else is coming to help.
They must have a lot of side quests in this game. I'm not doing all of them. I'll do some, but not all.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Okay. See, I'm going after the wrong thing again. Divine Thorn. Okay. Oh, it's level locked. Okay. We might as well just save then. Parry, yeah. Need that. Yeah. Give me that. Upgrade might. A little bit of dexterity. Strength and dex build, that's what we do. No other way around it. What's good? You want to include your mic just so it seems like I'm not talking to myself? Yeah. What up? Yeah, nobody's in here at the moment, but yeah, this I'm streaming episode 2.
Playing this Avowed.
Envoy, got a situation over
I
here.
gotta adjust my little audio button so I can get things going.
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I wasn't about to let a few assassins keep me down. We can talk later. What are we dealing with?
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us shorthanded,
Cap.
so people like her try to sneak
Look
in.
like you didn't kill the prisoner.
I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a
well,
lot to
I'm not
dig through.
there yet. You might be spoiling.
No. You at the kingdom. I'm talking about at the beginning of the game at the tutorial.
Oh no, I killed her.
You
She's
killed her?
dead. Yeah.
Oh, I guess they just reused her model. This other girl looked like her for a minute.
Yeah, no, I killed her. Didn't trust her whatsoever.
Damn, Leo.
Yeah, she tried to fight me along with the boss, but it was like, okay, so you have this lockpick ability. You got out of the cell, so you really didn't need my help. You were plotting. And I'm guessing maybe that's not what she was doing, but even then, it's still kind of sus. No, I had to get her up out of here.
As far as I know, Leo, she was not plotting.
She wasn't.
This man Leo are killing innocent people. I mean,
She should have explained herself.
They gave you the freedom.
Like my only problem is like she did no good job of explaining anything either. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I'll back you on that. I'll back you on that. She was a little difficult.
whoa.
But I ain't gonna lie,
Yes.
I was a little more distrusting of the little blue dude we was with.
Oh, Garrick?
Yeah.
I mean, he alright,
that-
I guess.
Yeah, like he alright, but at that point in the game, that man sounded like he was trying to hide some shit or something. Come on, we can't trust her. We just found her in the cell.
Nah, a bunch of characters other than Kai.
I don't think the new
everybody
owners
really kind
like
of sus.
company. Good fight.
Yeah, no, Kai's a homie. I like Kai. I don't use him as much on my teams, but I like Kai.
Guess adhere and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
I'm liking this little flame dagger.
Oh yeah. Dude, I really love how that first-person combat is in this game.
It's kind of smooth.
You know, it's weird. You know, they got an option for third person. I tried that shit like once or twice, and I was like, yo, let me go back to first.
Nah. I like to be able to see what I'm doing.
So you like third person?
No, I'm saying I like to be able to see what I'm doing as in first person.
person,
Like
okay.
yeah.
I thought you was trying to see everything.
Nah,
I like to see the back of my kneecaps when I walk.
definitely not.
And I just finished
Oh,
watching
okay.
a couple animes today.
What'd you watch?
Apothecary Diaries and a new episode of Fire Force.
I didn't even watch those.
Both of them are pretty good.
I think I fell asleep on Windbreaker.
Yeah, I watched that one last night too. Like right when we both said something about it.
Like I had a feeling that I wasn't even gonna be up too late anyways.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. It was late when we
Let's see what
going
you
to bed.
Come and get me!
You know, your sleep schedule a little fragile sometimes.
One for you!
That's because of y'all.
Don't put that on me, man. Take two to tango.
I guess so, but you be the initiator.
That's true. That's true.
I think I mainly just like the art style for this game too.
Oh, the world is beautiful and Avowed, dude. Like, And it's so weird because I heard so many people complain about that game. Like,
It was, yeah, it's the negative reviews. That's why I was like, let me check it out for
like,
myself.
it's not photorealistic. It's not. I was like, bro, this shit looks really good, even for the art style that they use. Like, Avowed looks
I
fucking
think the
great.
biggest problem is like the minute somebody hears somebody hating on a game, it's a bandwagon type of thing. It's never really just individualistic opinions that make sense.
Yeah. I had to take a break, bro. I didn't even stream today. I was like, I ain't feeling it today.
What were you gonna stream today?
You know, I do fighting games and stuff on Friday. I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. I got off work, got home, and all I wanted to do was chill.
True. What were you and Bullet and them doing?
Well, I was just chilling. I've been playing Apex this whole time. They were playing Fortnite.
See, everybody kind of back to Fortnite.
I mean, you know, I don't play that shit.
Give it a try.
I did.
You might like it. I'm talking about the new version, not the like the old version.
That's
used to.
look, you trying to get
Ooh,
me on them.
unique armor?
You trying to get me on them gateway drugs? What? Try to Fortnite. You might like it.
This ain't like crack.
I don't want to like Fortnite. Like, I already got enough games I'm committing myself to. I think it's a good thing that I don't play Fortnite.
You a bandwagon hater? I got you.
I'm a bandwagon hater. I actually don't like the game.
Nah, that's cool. Did you try Save the World when
I ain't doing it all.
you know, before it was?
So it might actually be a better game now. Oh shit! I forgot I'm not fucking ballistic. Somebody took my character.
Get buried. Oh, this is a boss. Kai, you better hit him.
Smoke that spider.
Let me catch my breath.
Just a kid who's 4.
Nah, that bear was tearing me up the other day.
Oh yeah, them bears ain't no motherfucking joke.
Come and get me!
Wait, was it a boss or was it just a regular world?
It was a boss bear.
Oh yeah. With the senator.
Look up, boss boy.
Yeah. You see, it's everything that I don't like about Magic. Like, of course it's like extra strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Magic.
So you don't use
Next
it.
one's mine.
It's like you're kind of dumb for not using it.
I was kind of like Elden
make
Ring.
a
It was
good
like
squad.
you didn't have to use Magic in Elden Ring, but it was like when you use it, like, man, that shit kind of make life a little better.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that.
I mean, with
But
the
that's not really a gripe against the game. I think that's majority of fantasy games that got magic. Like, why would you choose a sword if you could wield magic?
yeah, or it's just more or less like the that's really useful. But you know, you don't have to use magic for the most part. You can get away with using a bow instead of like using a wand or shooting spells.
I don't even like the bow. You know me. I do the melee and strength builds. I'm not really too crazy about magic. Like, if I could take a bunch of hits and deal out as much damage, that's perfect to me.
Yeah. And you know me, I'm not really normally a bow dude either. I actually kind of like the bow in the game. I still like doing magic more. 'Cause I don't like, the only thing I don't like about running a bow, but it makes sense, is that it's a two-handed weapon, so it take up 2 slots.
Yeah. Which is also kind of weird because, I mean, in all honesty, I don't think it should be like that.
But the
I mean,
fact that they let you
it's a
run 2
give and take.
loadouts, you know, I think it's fair.
Despite
Like,
the name,
that's
you
dope.
can.
the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life.
So me personally,
But
my
it
loadout
breeds
is
resourcefulness.
I run a grimoire and a wand, and then on my second loadout, I'll run a what you call that? A sword. I got a two-handed sword.
I think if I could find like maybe a lightning sword, if that exists in this game.
I think they got something like that.
Can you dual wield swords?
Maybe. I don't do it, so now you can't dual wield. You can't dual wield two-handed weapons, but I know you can dual hand daggers.
Good find.
If you find another dagger, you can duel that.
I hope so. I just found a unique ring.
Oh, yeah. And it is very
I like that the looting in the game too.
That's why I said the looting aspect in the game is actually really satisfying. Like you feel really rewarded, like when you run around and you find like items and shit somewhere. Like honestly, that's probably one of my favorite
Piece of
things
candy
to do.
type of situation.
And then on top of that, they actually help you find the stuff because all of the loot makes noise.
Well, I turned the little glow thing up too, just to make sure I don't miss anything.
And that shit be loud as hell already as it is. I know your loot be screaming at y'all.
No, I'm saying the glow
the glow
that
effect.
it makes.
The glow effect.
Yeah.
How did
I
you
thought you
get
were
in
saying
there?
like the sound
Two
effect. I was
guards,
like,
wine,
damn, your
and
loot be
that's-
screaming at you.
There's a story here.
What happened here? Should I be worried about what I'm seeing? Don't let me bother you. I'm just here to use a cargo lift.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down as a precaution.
You can't stop me from using a lift I've already used. Lucky you.
Oh, I remember
Happen
those
to be
books.
here.
I remember those.
Oh, what, you
books.
did this quest?
Uh-huh. That's an early game
Okay.
quest.
Okay.
There's the people at the lift, and it was like, it should be like some little loot on that elevator lift somewhere. Did you jump off and go through like a little hole in the wall?
No, I'll do it though. On a trail like this, where was he going? I don't see any equipment around. So you saw a man with a crate and attacked him?
Of course not. We asked what he was carrying. Then he drew a knife.
It clearly wasn't expecting us. The locals must turn a blind eye to these things.
In the meantime, sorry.
Nah,
you'll
they
have
do
to go
seem a
back
little
to the main
sus,
road.
but me personally, I didn't fuck with them. I just kind of like mind my business.
No, I'm gonna go to War Hero route.
Don't make him pull rank.
You about to go Batman on
When
it?
you put it like that, no. Apologies.
Nah, because I
Go
need that
through.
loot that's glowing off
But
of him.
don't
It's a
come
unique
back with
item.
anything illegal or we'll detain you. Nothing personal.
Man gone. Let me take this off his body. It's just a journal. I guarantee he wasn't smuggling nothing. I might just pop them.
Envoy, all quiet here for now.
Okay, now you said it was something on this elevator.
Yeah,
I think I see it. Seems some stuff, maybe.
yeah. And I think even just around, like, I think you're near a waterfall, ain't you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So I think there was stuff like around the waterfall area or something down there. Like maybe another
did.
level. Yeah, did you do? Jump off?
I walked onto like the crack in the wall and it stuck
Uh-huh.
me there.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me it just restarted. No way.
Have you not been saving your game?
I did, but it took me all the way back. That sucks.
Yeah, I save frequently. If you don't do that, you might want to start.
Despite the name, The living lands isn't an
I'd say
easy
I
place
even
to
saved
make a
before I
life,
start talking to
but
folks.
it breeds resourcefulness.
So you could go back and
Yeah,
redo that
possibly.
little decision you made, huh?
Possibly. It really depends. It's just a
They don't
habit.
even let you kill NPCs, which
Yeah.
I don't like. Let
Like,
me kill
they
people.
let you kill certain ones, but like not just like run up and start smacking and stabbing folks to kill them.
Goodbye.
That sucks. I want to do that. Okay. Wow. Heavy armor already. Let's go.
What the hell is going on with your man face?
He's like a super. I was about to say an ugly Steve Harvey, but Steve Harvey is kind of ugly. So I mean,
Damn. The slander. The shot.
he's like a cordyceps version of Steve Harvey. Like if Steve Harvey was in The Last of Us, yeah,
Last of Steve. The Steve of us.
pretty much. Okay, wait, so what does this ring do? Slowly regenerate health while wet? Interesting. It's a little freaky, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm
Oh, you
standing
ain't
under a
seen nothing yet.
waterfall.
Look around, there might be some shit you can jump to around there. Not like a behind the waterfall kind of thing, but I feel like somewhere in that general vicinity was some loot. Some things in the game can look very similar to other things.
Are you being vague for a reason, just to keep from spoiling, or are you
No,
saying...
it's not like a spoiling thing. Like I've been around and like I've been in that area. I know there's like secret stuff around that area, but you know some areas can seem really similar to other ones sometimes.
Thought I fell for a second. Oh wait. You just reminded me. Save. I don't want to have to continue to restart just in case I make another elevator accident.
What does bootleg wine have to do with animancy equipment?
Hide it under the wine and
Damn it,
nobody
team!
will
Why
look
did y'all
for it.
down me?
Honestly, it's not a bad plan as smuggling operations go.
Do you think anyone else will try it?
Not while we're around, they won't.
Okay, so maybe they're not sus.
How did you get in there?
Vaughn and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out, he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed...
You've already been through this conversation.
Oh, I'm sure he's got some hidey hole around here where he stored this stuff. Where he took it after, though, I couldn't say.
We've heard of bandits using this lift to sneak past the gatehouse, too. It seems the locals have been looking the other way for some time.
In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Nope.
Well,
Don't make him pull rank.
when you put it like that, no. Apologies. Go through.
And you see, the only
But
reason
don't
I went
come back with anything
War
illegal.
Hero is mainly because I thought they'd actually let me kill people. Not that it's a must type of thing, but would be nice.
Oh, like I said, there are moments where you can actually choose whether you're gonna fight folks and stuff like that. But like, you know, going around and just randomly swinging on folks, not so much. But they give
Every
you plenty.
generation isn't too bad.
Yeah, they give you plenty of opportunities to, you know, do some wild shit or say some wild dialogue to folks. So in that aspect, you do get a lot of choices. So kind of think of like remnants, kind of.
So it's not exactly decision based, but I mean you can still make certain decisions to where it actually have some type of effect.
Oh no.
But it wouldn't really change how the story goes, right?
No, there are a lot of ways to change your story based off of decisions and stuff that you make. They just don't let you go around just killing everybody willy-nilly. But you can choose to betray certain folks. You can choose to lie to some people. You can choose to, you know, to do a lot of different things that affect your story in a big way. You can even, you know, do certain things or find certain things at a certain point that may or may not change the course of how other things gonna happen. So you kind of early game right now, but as you progress, you know, things start, you know, expanding. Relationships with, you know, different groups of people and different things like that. And a lot of those things sometimes can be based on how you talk to people, what options you chose. Things have different paths. So yeah, no, your decisions, they do matter in this game. This ain't like a Pokemon where it's like A and B always equal C. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Give me a second.
You spamming? That's crazy.
Next one's mine. Another win, but who's counting?
Yeah, it's a far down drop. Yeah, you've been outside long enough. It's actually nighttime.
But no one really uses it anymore.
Bro, you know how long it take the day and night cycle in that game?
Look, I like enjoying how this outside world look. I'm gonna go and do the quest though.
Like GTA, they do like they day and night cycles, I think over like 20 minutes or something.
Is there like a counter on boss fights in this game?
A counter? Which, like how many times you attempt this stuff?
Rare enemies and yeah.
They might. I don't be looking too deep into the game for stuff like that. But I think they do got a stat. It may or may not be on your character spreadsheet.
Nice shot.
This dagger really different.
Zarabs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. I need a minute. What's the target?
Eon Seek. Within raw.
To your left.
Boy, the arrow shooters in this game, like that, they got auto aim like crazy.
offend.
One for you!
Worth and raw.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, while Kai's fighting, there's a distraction. Oh, you over here. You supposed to be over there.
Aim where?
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Seek.
Nice.
Be on seek. Worth and raw.
I keep mistaking the dodge button for the crouch button.
Yeah. What have you been leveling up in your skill trees?
Well, I just leveled up parry and the little missile.
Parry's nice. Parry's pretty busted.
Hey, steel boots. Let's go.
Este.
Oh yeah, I'm almost overweight.
Yeah. And you know you can send shit to your camp stash.
Yeah, I might have to make a
That-
camp and do that.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to go to your camp to actually send it to your camp stash. It'll automatically go to a box there if you go in your inventory and press X. So it was like, you look at it, if you hold X, it'll like scrap it, like dismantle that shit or some shit.
Oh, okay.
And if you tap X, you can actually send it. You can actually send it to the camp. So low level shit that I know that I don't want, I'll scrap. Things that I like but can't keep on me, I'll send it to camp. So I'll only keep some, and some of the heaviest items you'll have are like two-handed swords and hammers and shit. I send those back just because I don't use those. What else was I finna say? Heavy armors. You don't want to have too many heavy armors and shit on you. Really just keep what the fuck you need in that regard. And
Gotcha.
and a lot of your items are itemized by weight and stuff when you look. So there are certain things you don't have to stash, like grenades, food, I think. And if food does have a weight, it's very negligible.
I'm doubting I really have to do too much. Like I do want to upgrade my weight so I'm not encumbered.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as long as you stay underneath that weight, you good. There are items and different things you can pick up to change that as well.
Next one's mine.
If you're gonna shoot that barrel, keep your distance.
I tried out the little guns, but I'm not a fan of those.
Yeah, they shoot too slow, but they useful. like I'm just like I said, I prefer magic, so that's why I don't use my guns. But
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
More dwarves.
Nice shot.
just like dwarves.
On your right.
I like stabbed her in the face 4 times and she's not dead.
Let's see what you got.
They gotta do it to 'em.
I'm hoping at some point there's maybe like a dagger with lifesteal or something.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Like dual wield the nose, I might be able to make something kind of crazy.
On seek.
One for you.
Boy, they use up their stamina to get the breathing hard.
And the asthma start kicking in.
This
I
is
do
the
like how the
Hagen's
swimming
place,
mechanic
or
works in the game
was.
too.
It's the Zarabs
Yeah, it is
now.
real smooth. Like it's
lot
a
of
really
games.
polished game. Like I don't understand the dislike for it.
Yeah, 'cause, you know the dislike really is
Be on
it's
seek.
not Skyrim. That's what people hate about the game. It's not Skyrim.
I played Skyrim, wasn't too big on it.
Same,
But I mean,
personally.
to
I'm
be
no
fair,
art
I
critic,
really
but
didn't know too
I've
much
never seen a
about it.
mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zarab holding hands. What do you see? You'd know better than me. Take a look around before we go.
So girl might have set them up because they ain't gonna make no cave painting in somebody else's house.
Hey,
What am I hitting?
this dude shooting me annoying as hell.
Be on seek.
Yeah, she probably took their house.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about the Zarab. What do you make of that? It sounds like the Zarabs have tormented her a long time. The Zarabs, a loaf of bread, you know, typical dream journal nonsense.
Well, Dahangan's the only one who can
Oh,
make
did you?
sense
Are
of
you
it.
on the
We should
quest
talk
to
to
go
her.
to the house?
Yeah,
Did you go to the house?
I'm at it right now.
Like the chick's house? Did you go? Did you go across the bridge?
You know I'm inside the house right now.
Yeah. So if you go out the front door, look
The
to the
local
right. There's
militias
like a
lads
little
at the
bridge
best
and a
of
little
times,
ramp going
which this
down.
is
Did you
not.
go that way?
Nope, I'm going that way now. You said to the right.
Yeah.
That bridge going down. Heading over. It's a bunch of dead bodies.
What's that Zarab doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarab. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every
See
day
that every
either.
day. Kyle, cool, chill ass.
Right?
You don't see that. That nigga ain't surprised at all. Yeah, you know, we used to play with these things back in the neighborhood.
I don't speak Zarep, but it definitely answered you.
You know, I was gonna say something because he's kind of lizard adjacent. How would you not? But I mean, I guess that would be a little offensive.
Ain't trying to
I'll
offend
take
him.
that as a yes. Let's leave it alone before I insult
I
it.
agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near DeHangen's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
She probably sleeping with him. That's her man.
That's her, man. Hey. Sometimes you gotta clap dino cheeks, bro. Move that tail to the
Nah,
side.
he
get
clapping
inside.
hers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's sleeping here all comfortably. Ain't no way this is your house, and you mean to tell me you didn't know he was here? You know, something's afoot.
That boy playing the rent.
He just sleep over there because she got him in the doghouse. Alright, save game. Wait, they did say it was a fast travel thing, right?
You can fast
Maybe
travel
I
to
don't
any.
have to do all
You
this
can
running.
fast travel to any campsite, and you can fast travel to like certain places and stuff too.
Wow. See, I've been doing all this running.
And the cool thing about fast traveling to campsites is when you leave, you can actually go right back to the place that you left before you went to a campsite.
Cabin fever.
Don't throw a million nades. You your fucking drum.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
Clear out the Zarps. Your home is safe now. Found a journal in your cabin. It was interesting. They made themselves at home. They even painted on your wall. You live next to a Zarp camp, and you're surprised they barged in.
They weren't there at first. The Adherents told me they'd cleared the area. I assumed the
And then
place was
dinosaurs
secluded
trying to run a
enough that they
train on
wouldn't
her.
come back. Yet another thing I was wrong about. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you do a thing like that?
You read my journal?
Because you sent me there?
You lied
Do
to
you
me about your
snoop on
goddamn pet
everyone,
dinosaur?
All right. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't?
Me and
Like
Dino
you
have been
do
seeing each other
anything
for
to
the
find
past
out
6
why
months.
you're meant to be here?
He says he wants to take the next step in a relationship. What would the villagers
I'd love
think?
to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what
I've
they
never
were
laid
like,
an egg
I
before.
might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorip.
Ooh, you ugly.
Oh, so that shut up.
God damn.
Told you. Cordyceps Steve Harvey.
Oh, my boy, you look like, what is this man's name? Skinny Dr. Eggman from the live action Sonic with the mushroom shit over your
Nah.
face.
Wait, skinny Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman is skinny in the movie.
He get fat one day.
We see a fat Jim Carrey. I don't know what I'll do.
They probably put him in a suit.
Wait, so that's the Zorp is her sibling or something?
I think the Zorb's just a Zorb.
Could be worse. At least you found what you were looking for. It sounds like coming to the living lens was a waste of your
But what
time.
do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
So I'm guessing this is like something where we get her to join the team or we tell her to go home or something. Spend time with the Zarep. It could be the only way to ever find peace. It's your life. What do you want to do? A Zorp with half of your soul is still a Zorp. It might kill you. There's no meaning to find here. That's just a sad turn of the wheel.
Are you
I say spend
serious?
time with it. Ain't bothering nobody.
There you go. Go ahead and make some little baby Zorbs. Get some Yoshis running around the house.
I can't live with a Zorip. No one's ever done that before. Damn.
Someone has to be the first.
I never thought I'd be the first to do anything.
For science.
I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it.
We'll be back in a few
Really hope
months
you're
if she
right.
lays some eggs.
Oh, I forgot. You still
Jurassic
deserve to
Park.
be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an
Lizard Man
Adira.
came from.
I'll say that much.
This is really just the prequel story to Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
For real. I was born to an elven mother.
Don't you see I look just like her?
The resemblance is uncanny.
Well, you know that man Blood and his string gotta be mad if you been a warm-blooded, cold-blooded. Yeah, I'm just room temperature blooded.
I wonder how that would even work if it did exist like that.
That really just sound like you would just die. You wouldn't even make it to be born, bro. Like that's an instant flatline. The government gonna pull up in trucks to arrest your ass.
Oh nah.
I am Ganesha.
Okay. Constant recovery after taking damage. Slowly regenerate 50% of the lost amount of health. Yeah, I think that's the perfect one for me. Like if I can continuously heal and not waste anything, that's perfect.
You know, they also give you you gonna find hella food ingredients and different shit like that. You just, like, always before you go into a fight, bro, pop you something to eat, because it heals you over time. It might be slow,
definitely.
but it still heal you over time. And save your health potions for like actual in-battle battles. Because after a fight, you can literally, like, if you want to take out the extra time, after any fight that you in, as long as you ain't inside of a dungeon, you can literally just warp back to a camp, full heal your team, and come right back to wherever you just was.
Man, I thought you was gonna tell me, because I was talking about it the other day. You know how in Fallout where you can eat the dead bodies.
I don't eat the dead bodies, bro.
Man,
I
that
don't
would
eat
be
the
so
dead
perfect.
bodies. Matter
I
of
had
fact,
so many builds around that.
I think eating rotten shit in this game slowly makes your health go down.
It might.
It might give you some other type of buff. I don't remember what it is, but I think it definitely probably like.
No,
increase your
you're
health a
right,
little
because
bit.
I checked it the other day and it said 100% health loss when I picked up some spoiled meat. So yeah,
Eating that 5-month-old Popeye's chicken sandwich, boy. Rat kebabs.
Find the Watcher or report to the Ambassador. If I'm supposed to be the envoy of the Emperor, I shouldn't be reporting to nobody.
There you go, rule the world with an iron fist.
For real.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic,
Oh, you
I
work for
assumed the
Magneto.
worst. How do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing, as vigorous as a drake in a rut. Well,
You brave.
considered chartering. I've considered chartering a boat to Ardir, ready to get to work. Find so who killed me, growing pitifully like I've come back from the dead.
I don't think you've already peeped it now, but also raising certain stats and shit will give you more dialogue options with some characters.
I definitely peeped that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I raised my... Well, obviously my constitution is level 6.
What did you say your background was?
War hero.
War hero. Yeah, mine. I was a was it a scholar? I was the imperial scholar or whatever the fuck they call that shit.
I think I was gonna do something similar to that, but I was like, no, because that's not a strength dex build.
Yeah, boy, my character be pushing up their glasses all these conversations. Well, actually,
With the 2 teeth hanging out.
yeah, during my days at the university.
I'll say
Not
as
even
vigorous
death
as a
can
drake in
slow
a
you
rat.
down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely
They offered
demise
me a
shortly.
scholarship to BBC
Our first order of
University.
business is your purpose here in the Living Lands.
Tragedy
Did the
strikes
Emperor send
Chronicle.
you with anything
Oh, did
for
you
me?
hear, bro? That
Your writ
GTA
of
6
commission,
got
perhaps?
not canceled. It got delayed to next year.
I believe it. I mean, it's GTA 6.
Yeah. I mean,
People
I was
still gonna wait.
Yeah, they gonna wait. Well, they ain't got no fucking choice. I was honestly
Yeah,
hoping it came
like
out
we
this
waited
year.
13 years.
Oh.
Like you can wait 14.
And you know what's crazy is a lot of people was calling it. They was like, man, they gonna delay it. They gonna delay it the next year. But every time people was asking them about the game, oh, the game's fine. It's coming out this year. It's still coming out this year. Every time anybody said that shit, but they wasn't showing no marketing and they ain't have a release date. And then they was just like, I think they got a solid release date. I think it's like May 27th next year or something like that.
Ooh, that's a bit away.
I hate May releases. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate having to wait half a year to see a game.
For real.
Go ahead, drop that bitch in January, bro.
February.
But they probably also wait too, because people probably got more money around there. Like February, January, people still recovering from the holidays and shit.
Oh yeah, Christmas.
Very good.
You are ambassador.
I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now,
I think I'll
His
keep a
Majesty
good
names
relationship
you a
with
loyal
certain
servant
people,
to
but
the
I
Arderan
definitely want to
Empire
go the
and an
psychopathic
extension
type
of the
route
throne's
with a lot of
authority.
people.
There you go.
Thank goodness.
Set that shit on
At least
fire.
someone understands the gravity of our situation.
But the whatchamacallit that saved our lives, I'm definitely keeping in the good graces of that thing.
What thing was that? Oh, damn.
The bugs.
Wait, what saved your life?
The bugs.
A bug.
When she was speaking and we asked who she was like insects or something. And she was like, you shouldn't be dead. You should be wandering the land of the living or something like that.
Oh, did you go to the Capitol?
You being vague again?
Yeah, I'm asking. Did you go to the Capitol?
Explain.
You talking about you should be alive? Something saved you?
Right. Oh, no. What I'm saying is I died and they took me to the spirit world when I died,
okay, so you
and
walked through the
old
front
girl
gate
popped up in front of
and
me.
got sniped.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know if you was at that point of the game yet.
Here's something to tide you over.
so I was like,
Your work isn't
okay.
finished just yet.
Yeah, so you probably
You've
on
seen
the
how
quest line
wild
now
the
trying to
living
figure out what the
lands
fuck
has
happened.
become, both in nature and in politics.
Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
Maybe it has something to do with my godlike nature. I also found an arrow in my guts.
Trust me,
I don't even
we'll
like to
get
bring
that.
up the fact that
This embassy has no shortage of political foes.
character's a godlike.
But the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
I'll get to the bottom of the Dream Scourge, Ambassador, whatever it takes. Then we get to work. Frown thoughtfully, assuming it's not already here. You should have sent for me sooner. Now it may be too late. Dream Scourge, where'd the name come from anyway? I don't really care where Dream Scourge
The
came
island
from.
is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Oh, we were supposed to meet her.
They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
So that's who hit me. Okay. Killing me was bold, I'll give him
Indeed,
that.
the killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves,
I'm not gonna kill anyone
how are
there
we to
until they
defend
make
the
another
living
move
lands?
and attempt
To
to
defend it,
do
we
something.
must. For the sake
Then I'll
of
kill 'em
everyone
all.
who calls this island
Smoke
home.
them all.
Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisen rebels must face justice. Ludwig
Where's Ludwig
goes
anyway?
where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
A tracker? Kai, we're not hunting deer. You've proven to be capable so far. Yeah, Kai's
Blend in,
really capable.
For one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered.
I need assurance from
you
nobody.
survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue?
Yeah, I'll go
Remember,
talk to the
the
Watcher.
assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
We team aggressive. We won't sneak up on nobody.
I admire your confidence, but there's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
What you planning on drinking? Fish paste?
Still can't believe you're alive.
You know what Garrick remind me of? I said this the other day. Beast.
Garrick?
Man. Yeah.
Garrick. Which one was Garrick again?
The little blue guy.
Kai. Oh, no,
No,
yeah, the
no,
midget,
Garrick.
Yeah, he do remind me of like Beast. He got a little Hank McCoy looking ass. Yeah, he did. He did remind me of him.
He deposit guy. No.
I don't like it. I don't like how. I don't like the little blue dude. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You really sussing him like that?
He give me snitch vibes, bro.
All tell on you.
But he give me like like if you do anything wrong in front of him, bro, like he telling the manager, bro, like you come back to the
Karen
kingdom.
vibes.
Yeah,
Right.
you come back to the kingdom, bro. Like I was surprised he ain't snitch out.
Who that?
I'm surprised he ain't snitch out
You
all
just
the
going to
stuff we
stand
did on the
there
damn
and
island
look
when
at
you
that
came back
body
and
all
seen
day?
him.
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him now, can I?
So I'm telling
You
you,
can
he's
see
saying
that
that
the
he
poor
he
bastard
wasn't
is
he
properly
wasn't with shit
processed.
that we was talking about, bro. He was like, I don't know, Envoy, that's not a good idea. You really want to do this, Envoy?
He ain't do that to me.
Kill him, Envoy.
No, he was all for it. Me killing old girl though. That was weird.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I wasn't with it. And he was like, you gonna trust them? Something. He's like, Envoy, we don't know them. Like they're from here or wherever the fuck they from. Like, we don't fuck with those folks. They don't like us Adirans. Us Adirans gotta stick together.
Beyond seek.
Oh boy, these dwarves hit really hard.
Try a better weapon. Left flank.
I like how he calls out the direction that they're trying to hit you from.
That shit do be useful.
Come and get me! I was just getting warmed up.
Cappy is in that corner getting tossed.
Getting tossed in the corner is wild. Wait, that flaming dagger you got is a unique weapon, ain't it?
Yes, indeed. This the one I got off the.
Okay, I saw it was like, was it a
dwarf.
skeleton? Oh, a dwarf.
Yeah, the same one I stole the tooth from.
Boy, it's on like a rogue tooth fairy.
I guess he just pulled it out of his mouth. Must be a gold tooth or something. Glad you got infinite running though. Like if I gotta stifle myself every few little miles.
I think the stamina don't kick in until you actually get like near enemies.
Or until you start meleeing.
Yeah.
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
Spirit?
Watch the left!
That fairy timing is kind of forgiving. Skeletons. How many enemy types are in this game? Well, how many have you seen so far?
They got a healthy variety of enemies.
That's what I like to hear.
But they also will reuse a bunch of different like mobs and stuff in different areas. But a lot of different areas have some type of different types of enemies too.
Because like it's an open world area, like it's gonna be really difficult have a lot of enemies that are really special.
One thing I think you probably also notice as you playing the game is that enemies don't really respawn. Like once you wipe an area of enemies, like that area is pretty much like empty.
Not too bad.
So you pretty much gonna get your stuff from progressing
Are
the
you
game.
reviving them? No, you gotta die.
Next one's mine.
Yeah, this little dagger not too bad. Gotta upgrade it though.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, if there's some type of lightning sword in this game, I'm definitely using it.
If so, it'd probably definitely be a unique weapon.
I hope so.
I don't think normal weapons have like those type of attributes and stuff.
Hey, that looks like a totem. Looks like that broke off.
Shit, you're gonna make me load up my game to check to see if I even have any.
Look, you might as well get back into it.
I probably won't play it tonight though.
No, not tonight.
Oh,
I'm saying like, cause you gonna stream it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I made sure not to really watch anything. So it's a first time playthrough. I'm new to everything, so
Yup.
I'm learning as I go.
That's how I was with I ain't watched anything for Wukong. I haven't watched anything for part 2
I
of
can't
that Final
wait to,
Fantasy remake. I'm just waiting on that Xbox announcement.
Wukong, so nice. Let me up. Stop dodging. Oh, that was a little shortcut. Okay. So where's dude's body? Is he up here?
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's
here he is.
punishment for desertion.
Okay, let's go find that watcher.
Find a watcher and make them look.
They said it's a woman, so she gonna be looking. They kind of making me regret
Over here.
But even if
trying
that
to kill these Zerips after that other quest.
yeah, you gotta smoke them if they hostile.
True.
One for you.
Better them than me.
Be on seek.
I ain't never seen a wizard get tired from casting spells. That don't make sense.
So almost like running out of mana, except you're running out of stamina. I used to do it in Dark
From
Souls.
your right.
Which one?
3.
Really?
Yeah. Remember you?
As,
when you
oh,
cast
right,
your,
right,
when you
right.
cast your
Yeah,
spells, it also affected your
Magic in Dark
stamina.
Souls 3. I forgot you the magic man.
Yeah. I'm the man.
That armor won't hold up.
If anybody knew that shit affected their stamina, it was me.
Still recovering.
Which I was annoyed by because that wasn't a thing in Dark Souls 1.
Nice.
Yeah, I vividly remember that was like spells were super OP, especially the lightning spells. Didn't you say you were getting that Nintendo Switch?
Mm-hmm.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I'm guessing you're going to buy that new little Soulsborne game.
Yeah, when it come out, but I'm not gonna be in too much of like a rush right now. I think we got time. I think that don't come out till like next year. I think it was like a 2026 release or something.
Man, they finna have the Souls community hemmed up again.
Oh yeah. Since it's a Switch exclusive, you're gonna have to buy a Switch to fucking play it.
That might have to be another one I'm gonna skip out on. It's like I really want to play Bloodborne.
Yeah, me too, but
I'm not willing to buy a whole nother console.
Yep, that's exactly how I felt about it. That's why I didn't play Neo. I played a little bit of the first game, but only because I played it on my brother's PlayStation. But like Neo was a game that I wanted to play. Neo 1, Neo 2, Bloodborne. And that was it. Like those were my reasons to get a PlayStation. My reason to get an Xbox when I originally got one, because I only had Nintendo consoles for the longest. My reason to get an Xbox was Ninja Gaiden. I had played the first Ninja Gaiden at a GameStop at a
you
demo
did say that was an
kiosk.
Xbox exclusive
Yep.
for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah, because Ninja Gaiden Black. Yeah.
that was the coolest shit I had ever played back then. I ain't played nothing like that before, and I was like, I need that in my life. And I was like, yeah, it's an Xbox exclusive. I was like, looks like I need to get an Xbox, but I didn't get an original Xbox. I didn't get an Xbox until Xbox 360, and even then, I got my 360 late in the life cycle.
Like that's why I waited for so long. Like, I'm not about to sit here and waste my time. Especially if they sit here talking about it's a new Xbox coming out. You just made this one.
Oh, you going to go find a watcher, huh?
Yeah. Like you just made this Xbox. What are you talking about? The prices of the new one finna come up.
Yeah.
Why?
Look. Them tariffs, my boy. But yeah, no, that's
I don't even think it's just that, but like they even said it was like I think you told me the other day, the accessories, the games, all that. It don't make sense, man.
Of everything but the Game Pass service, but that's why that's why I'm at least happy and fortunate that we all already upgraded. You know what I'm saying? Our consoles and stuff we have right now will be what's the word I'm looking for?
Just like
Up to date.
Yeah, up to date. They'll be able to play all of the new shit that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
it better.
Yeah,
Cause
you
like
got a solid.
buying a whole new console
Yeah,
for
but
a game that you've been anticipating for a minute, like that's bad.
You gotta yeah, all of that is valid, but you gotta keep in mind too that the current direction they're going in, they want more people in more different places to be able to access the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
get that.
So that means, there are people out there who gonna be playing games on their phone. You know what I'm saying? People playing on tablets, people playing off their Roku TVs.
Oh yeah. The mobile
stuff.
market's expanding definitely.
Yeah. So the future of gaming stuff is gonna be less about keeping people out and more about making shit that everybody can play. You know what I'm saying? So even if you can't afford to get the Omega Xbox, Infinity, whatever the hell they come out with next, you will be able to play some of that shit on another device. Especially this device that we currently have right now, which is one of the most powerful console devices, available right now.
You're sitting here talking about this. I'm trying to kill this chicken. Is he immortal or something?
The chicken?
Let me kill you, bum?
Yeah, I don't think they let you kill the chickens.
Yeah. They let me kill them little lemur dudes though.
Yeah, no, they say the cocks gotta be protected, bruh.
Pause.
No harm, no foul.
Be careful, godlike. Runid
No
has
bagak, no bagat.
such power. God, such terrifying power.
Oh.
Okay. Be careful, godlike. Rind has such power. Gods, such terrifying power. Are you alright? I'm not really concerned about whatever this watcher has to say. Let him
She
continue.
told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
I was wicked as fuck. Envoy, do you smell what the rock is cooking?
That was in the past. Leave it there. You're a different person now. But if she's wrong, then you need to use this life to make amends. Do you seriously believe that nonsense? Everyone knows watchers are frauds. Let him continue.
Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
Good. Keep telling yourself that. You're definitely defined by a past life. If you really feel that you need to atone, use this life to change the world for the better. Yeah.
You really think someone with a tainted soul can do that? I hope you're right.
Sounds like you want to be tainted.
You've given me much to think on.
You know, keep going after every excuse under the
Make sure to
sun
toss
as
a
to why
coin
you're
into the
bad.
pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading.
Toss a coin in the pond.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
Oh, valley of plenty.
Well, so be it. Though you are inviting ill fortune upon yourself.
What are you talking about? I just said I'll throw it in. Did I hit the wrong
At your
thing?
own risk. I wish I hadn't.
Is this the well? Where do I toss it?
Oh,
he said after you're reading.
Yeah, it's at the back of the house. It's not up here. But you don't want to. You don't want to toss the thing until after you get the. Well, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Closer,
One,
godlike.
but
I'm gonna take your food, alright?
crazy. I'll be doing the same shit. That's a nice cheeseburger.
For real. Ain't nobody finna tell me you invited me all the way up here and I can't take no food. Really, I'm about to raid your house. And you got a chest up here with a unique in it? Yeah. Yeah, Audra. Get that. Knew I heard something. These headphones hear too well.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
She's accurate so far.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
I died and returned. You're supposed to give me a clean bill of health. Liviana said you could help me. I've been hearing voices. Well, I'm not gonna tell some regular person about this. Cross your arms. You tell me, Watcher. I'm not gonna be difficult about it.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond.
Clutch your head, something feels strange. Nah. I still know the shore between
Very
here and
good.
beyond.
Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe
I think it was very
into
monotone.
bottomless depths.
Breathe rapidly. I'm not so sure about this.
The lake is a mirror. The mirror
I think
is
on the
a
next
door,
playthrough, I'm gonna do that.
and
I'm
the
gonna just be
door
extra sarcastic.
stands open.
Are you making this up? This isn't working. I don't feel anything.
A garden gate?
Door. A garden gate.
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand
No.
knocks on our bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? All
Well, I know
the
Shakespeare would have loved the voice in our head.
echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger? Curious.
You know, it's still crazy to
Something
me that some
clings to
people
your
actually don't
soul,
have an inner monologue.
felt, but unseen.
Voices.
And it's people
Like
like
you
me.
really just sit there blank. That's crazy.
My inner voice be talking like a motherfucker.
Shelter the seed from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who
Like, how can you not possibly have conversations with yourself? You just speak
Enough.
aloud.
I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that
five,
which was
nothing
open.
five.
The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected.
You're telling me I'm tingling all over? You seem distant for a moment there. Are you alright? Did you really hear the voice in my head just now?
Only echoes. The whisper of a crying child. An animal pacing its cage. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul. And then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy,
Fucking
it is
Voldemort.
strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
Bro, them close-ups on your face
You
be
only
fucking me
live
up.
because someone would not
Your
permit
ass
you
look
to
like
die.
fucking Luigi with a
I
mushroom
wonder
infection, bro.
Who?
You gonna get off my character, bruh.
Bro, you did this. We gotta roast this man.
You lucky. I was planning on doing something else with his face. Like I was gonna elongate his chin. Pause. Come on, you know. Stop it. I was gonna elongate his chin. Probably shrink in his nose. Nah, I heard your reaction before I even said it. I'm cool. You know what I meant.
Nah. You gotta explain that to the chat, my boy.
Perhaps. But when they offer a
He
second
said that man's
chance at
face
life,
do look like some
it
leaves.
is never free of charge.
Ain't no way.
It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power.
Smash it past Aunt May
Your
right now.
soul, it
Smash.
has no chime. In its place, a thorn
Wait, which
jabs
one?
at
Which
your
one? You
essence,
got to be more
working
specific.
its way to the surface.
I'm not even talking to Aunt May. You probably thinking that Tom Holland Aunt May. I'm talking about this goddamn Watcher woman.
Oh, smash. This nigga thought I was gonna say pass. No, easy.
He about to knock the dust out.
Knock the cobwebs off. I don't like the sound of that. Can you remove it? That's good, right? This is utter nonsense. I feel like all of these sound kind of.
I told
I'll
you
say
the good
that's
news.
good, right?
Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's time is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
Which one of the gods did this to me? Figures I've been unlucky from the moment I set foot on this island. I don't even think it's an island type thing.
Say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched
Are you a
your
god-like
birth,
or a
but
fraud-like?
which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
I did want to beg the question, like, because they keep saying, you know, the gods, the gods, the gods. It's very vague. The god, or are we talking pagan gods?
Like, they got gods in this game, like more than one.
I know, but like, is there a name to these characters? Do they ever
Some
like
of them do. Yeah,
like
some
give
of
you
them
their
have
names?
names. Some of them have names.
Oh, okay.
Like all of them got names actually. I think it's like, don't quote me. It's been a minute since I played. It was like maybe like 8.
I'll bet. Okay, so we got our own mythos. I like that. Disturbing, terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. So I'm healthy but cursed and alone. Where do I go from here? What I'm hearing is you don't have the answers I seek.
Better luck in your next life. I
Ain't no
wish
next
I could
life.
tell you that everything will work
It's
out
this
in
one
your
that I'm living
favor.
right now.
But the wheel turns by a merciless
Next life belongs
hand.
to somebody else.
One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Ardra, commune with it. Ardra has a strong link to the beyond.
Thanks
Before
for the
we
advice.
close, have you any final questions?
The ambassador wants some assurance that I'm okay. Am I okay? Can you tell my friend about his soul? This has been enlightening. Thank you. No further questions. I want to know about Kai.
Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing.
Yeah, man, you gotta
Something
find out about your
not
folks, bro.
easily replaced.
Because when you max out your
Hey, we don't
whatever
need to
the
make
hell,
this all
like
about
with your
me.
character relationships, like it's like your friendship or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Like they'll give you like points towards some of your like character stats and shit.
I'm guessing because of the personal connection I made with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's like any other decision-based game. That's dope.
And I think you get to keep the stat points that they put into your stats or whatever, as long as they like in your party with you. So if you was talking to somebody and they gave you like, I don't know, a bonus 2 points in like intel or some shit, you'd be able to keep that as long as they with you.
Got you.
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight.
This has been
For
enlightening.
us
Thank
both,
you.
I assure you. Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Let's not talk about your skin. Okay, so where's that well?
In the back of the house. Also, if you look in there, it might be an item back there somewhere.
You said the back of the house.
Yeah, back of the house. There's a pond or whatever.
Oh, this.
That it might be a part you can actually walk in there and like drop the coin. As an added detail, there's actually a bunch of coins in the water already, which is kind of funny. Now I'm a asshole. I went and grabbed all the coins out the pond.
I was just about to grab as you said that.
I don't know if that affects anything or not, but I fucking did. And the coin that you got is a quest coin. I think you got to stand at a certain spot at the pond so you can drop it or some shit.
At a certain point, wonder if I can just go into the water and drop it.
Possible. I think if you stand like in the shallow end or something at a certain spot, you might be able to. Or just check to see if it left your inventory. It's in the quest item slot.
It yearns for the pond beside the Watcher's home. It won't let me drop it. It's gonna let me drop something.
Don't get too used to the comforts of Paradise.
Coin, missing coin. Drop it. I ain't missing nothing. Is it because he's in the way?
I'm not sure. Give me a second. I'm gonna look at your screen. 'Cause I think I had a hard time with the coin shit. And,
Yeah, it says I'm missing coin.
So is it not? Look in your Oh, you,
No, I just looked at it. It's there.
Are you? It's in your quest item.
No, it is not. It's gone now.
You put it in the water, I guess.
Wow. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up 8 coins though.
Always stealing.
You stole too.
I did. I had bills to pay. They had to pay me for my time.
So can I tell him that I did it?
I hope she gave you some
I don't
good
think he
news.
gonna actually say anything, but you can talk to him.
Nah, he said I hope she gave you some good news.
You can carry on about your life now. Go take your ass back to one of them crystals. Have a nightmare. Cannonball. Yeah, bro, that swim animation is so fucking smooth, bro.
It's clean. They definitely put their foot in it.
Cause it's crazy, cause so many games make swimming so clunky.
Not only that, but the controls, like underwater, it's real. What was the word?
Inconvenient.
Yeah, kind of, sorta.
Inverted. There you go. Talk to your looking thing. Joe got an exclamation mark on this shit.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
I've stared down death on the battlefield before. This was different. Yes, let's talk. You were there. What did you see? We can talk, but I don't fully understand what happened either. Maybe I was just sleeping. I'll go the
I'll
warrior
say,
route.
by the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
Do I tell him the truth? From the beginning, I left my body. My soul was pulled toward Adra.
Take me out my body.
My soul traveled through the beyond, a part of it anyway. I finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Wait.
Let's go with this one.
Someone? Who was it? Or what was it?
Even the old watcher couldn't say. It's the same voice I heard in the Adra, in the strangle root. No idea, but it didn't seem like Berath. They seem to be a prisoner of some kind.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I think so. They don't seem malicious. They seem as confused as I feel. I don't know. I need to understand more about them first. I'm suspicious. If they're imprisoned from the beyond, I have to wonder why. Do I trust a mysterious face that can speak into my mind and redirect my soul? Not at all. I do trust them. So I'm suspicious, but...
Yeah, I mean, you can't be too bad if you brought me back, right?
Right.
We on some type of team together.
I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawnshore. That's quite a feat. You're welcome. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
There's something you want to ask, just ask. Yes. Wait and listen. I'll wait
I feel
and listen.
crazy even asking this. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
Sorry, but no.
Yeah. Probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. For now, let's get some rest.
Like, I think the only reason I was brought back was obviously because I wasn't supposed to be there that early.
What'd you say?
No, I said I think the reason I was brought back is because I wasn't supposed to be dead that early.
Strangled suffering.
It's a canon event.
This creature. Still waters. You merely dream. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down, suppose its death had a kind of beauty. Beauty, it was a monster. Get out of my dreams, will you? I'll say the first one because it was the same way with the dudes back at the little first part with Garrick. Their minds were taken control of by something. So, I mean, I guess this could be
Oh, no, that was
coined as freedom. What'd you say?
I said, you said somebody had their mind taken or something, or you was reading dialogue options.
No. I was speaking from my thoughts because I'm comparing it to the cordyceps. Is that fungi that got into them is controlling them, right?
Yeah, it's fucking them up. Basically, they fucking become like
so pretty much killing them is freeing them from that. Their actions are not their own.
Pretty much. So we and you already
Then
had this talk
grow
about
again.
niggas getting bit by zombies.
What gleams cannot be a monster.
You know how I
We
feel about
wish you
people
had
getting bit
not
by
caved
zombies.
it.
Here he go again.
So, you know what that means if I catch you catching that dream scare.
Yeah. You not killing Cordyceps Steve Harvey.
Hey, man. Cordyceps Steve Harvey got caught by the dream scourge. He gotta go.
Yeah, alright.
Gotta go.
Go get back up and bop you.
Hey. Sometimes you gotta bop them before they bop back.
Wow. We wish you had not killed it. It was me or the bear. I choose me. The bear was sick. There was nothing I could do.
Sickness.
It
Clear
really
the
was.
rot.
You were the bear for real, for real.
Kill one,
I'm like, the fuck are you gonna do? Let the bear smoke you?
Still.
Kill one and save the other.
And the
So
stars.
wait, could I have
We
actually
wish
killed
for
the
both.
ambassador and saved the bear?
Possible. I'm not sure. I didn't choose that shit, so I wouldn't know. I definitely smoked the
Birth
bear.
into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without
That bear
end.
got smoked.
Must all we love turn to ash?
And around.
Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death. If what we love becomes a monster, we have to kill it.
Even if... No. We should not question this. Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
That's interesting, though. I'd definitely like to read up on some lore after I finish this game. Watch one of them 3 or 4 hour long lore videos. What you missed in this game. If you were to ever be put into one of these fantasy worlds, which one would you choose?
This one's kind of fucked up. You got some nice shit that you can do, but I don't want to be anywhere where you gotta fuck around and deal with a damn zombie plague.
Well, remember, it don't gotta be this one, like any fantasy world.
Yeah. But since we was on this topic, like, well, I was just starting with Avowed. Like, world's nice, but the world's very fucked up. It's
Especially as a civilian, like you wouldn't really be able to do anything.
You an average dude,
No signs of a struggle.
You at the mercy of all the others, and you see every party you've been coming across been struggling. Houses got holes and shit in the roofs. Like that dream scourge.
Everything looked like it just got hit by cannon fire.
This shit looking like Tulsa.
So, you're the one they all cry.
Yeah, so probably not this one.
The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on
We
the
might slide on like some Final Fantasy.
providing they're asleep at the time.
Final
Right.
Fantasy. I feel like the Final
Take another
Fantasy world
sip,
gives people a fair shot to
Rude
be,
not to finish a drink someone
decent.
bought
And
for
it
you.
ain't gonna say they world
No
ain't
wonder
fucked
you're
up.
hiding behind a mug.
They got plenty fucked
You're
up Final
too worried
Fantasy.
about being
you know what I'm
polite.
saying? But ain't no zombies. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't a whole goddamn.
I could have sworn
plague
Final
going on.
Fantasy had like
They probably do got
Eldritch
zombies.
type monsters.
They probably do have stuff like that, but it's probably not like to the scale that it is in this game with a whole fucking plague going on. Because the shit going on in this game sounds very inevitable. Sounds like, that shit is spreading. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's affecting the world around you. You are living through that shit right now.
To survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Maybe you have him confused with someone else. I wouldn't let anyone talk to me like that. A real expert should be able to withstand being taunted by their lessers.
Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Duktek Dragu Sakasapt Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I'm gonna stop this now. Your friend looks like he has this well under control. You know, Marius, do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course,
Marius.
If you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Your friend looks like
I think
he
this
has
is
it
about
under
to get
control.
interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait, he poisoned the man on a hunch. I think I like this guy. Poison is a weapon for the weak. No, it is not. Play Ghost of Tsushima. No, it is not. You dishonor your family.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
They faking.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
Okay. Tell me you were bluffing about poisoning that man. He definitely was. I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job. How do you and Kai know each other? Are you always getting into that kind of trouble?
Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must
want
be rough.
to lose this relationship.
Well played. They certainly won't mess with you again. I'm a little disappointed you didn't actually poison them. I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job.
As always, next time.
Oh, that's
If
my
I'm
boy
not
Marius.
mistaken,
Yeah.
You're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
I fuck with Marius. Bro, remind me of Double D from Ed and Eddie though.
Hey, I told you, he's an excellent tracker.
You haven't exactly been low-key, have you? I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I already know that the killer's from Paradise. What will we be looking for at the town gates? Wouldn't they have cleaned the area since then?
The assassins wouldn't go near that place anytime soon. And you don't have to worry much about people cleaning up in this town. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
New companion, let's go. That managing the skills thing is gonna kind of get tedious for me, I'm not gonna lie.
What about the scales?
I said managing the skills.
Oh, the skills? Yeah.
Get kind of tedious for me after a little while.
Well, I mean, like...
unless if the system is like Mass
Saved
Effect.
my life.
What do you mean by that?
He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
If the companion skills managing system is like Mass Effect, I can handle that. But if it's not,
I've played Mass Effect, but I don't remember how the skills worked in there.
Head ass.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Balrog.
You know, I might actually pick it back up and replay it. Like all 3.
I might play the Legendary
You're
Edition
looking
one of
well.
these days, but it definitely won't be soon. I got a stream backlog of shit to
And
play.
how did it go? You sure about that? Well, maybe no news is
But
good
you know,
news.
you'll also be able
I'll
to you
deliver
can
my
re-roll
findings
your
to the
skills
Adiran
and
embassy,
shit too.
and you can
like,
take it from there.
if you don't like how you
Your
put your
brush with the
skills and want to
Beyond
put
has
them in
clearly
something
done
else.
some harm, but I can't think of a
I
reason
think I
not
like
to
my
let you go
skills
heal on your own.
for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person that reads about pretty much every ability I get before I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm already eyeballing what I want next before I even unlock it.
You've been a brave patient, and I'll make sure the ambassador
We're not
knows
the
it.
same. I am the
Come by
Martian.
any time you need to get stitched back together. You know where to find me.
Glad to hear your soul's in one piece. Let's try and keep it that way, all right?
I'll be right back.
Well, if she thinks you're completely healthy, she clearly didn't check above the neck.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
They keep calling me ugly, bro. Ooh wee.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Got her looking good. When did you hear that?
Well, the conversation went something like, did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate? What? Really? Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from the strangle root. And so on. I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor.
Alright, what do your friends need help with? Explain to me how you know these people.
A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald Stair. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive.
Where's her accent
than
from? It
I
sounds
had
so familiar.
calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Balrog. Lofled and Gladwine pulled me out of it. Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an adherent in the city. Now
Okay,
they're
the way
everywhere.
she said that, it completely threw me off. Because I was just about to say Russian, but that's definitely not Russian. She said Paradis. But it doesn't exactly sound French either.
Like a spicy French?
Yeah. Maybe, no, not Italian. 'Cause that would be spicy French.
Watson with some seasoning?
Where is Watson from? Because, yeah, it does sound like hers.
She's French, I believe.
Is she? Okay. Oh, yeah,
Also,
Petit.
yeah, I
Yeah,
heard you
yeah.
say something about her, too, while I was gone. Yeah, she is fine.
Oh, this you made sure to eyeball that comment, huh?
Anyway, with all these adherents coming in,
No, I'm a
Lofled
sucker
and
for a good
Gladwine
melanated
started
woman.
Spotting old faces.
Nah, for
And
real,
if
for
they
real.
were spotting
They made her
old
look good.
faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces
Too
started
bad she's a
spotting
side
them
character.
back.
Yeah.
Better leave
The
and
one thing
never
I
look
don't
back.
like about this game
Less
is
complicated
as
that
you
way.
progress, you'll start
Well,
seeing
it
that
worked
like
for
they
me.
use a lot of the
Sort of.
same
Actually
models and stuff
confronting
for a
your
lot of the
problems is
characters.
overrated
So a lot of the people be looking
I
real
was saying,
similar
They're
and
lying
familiar
low
lot
to
of the
other
same
characters.
for now,
reused
but
assets.
they mean to leave for
I think that's why you said
Adherents in the
maybe
shanty
you didn't
town.
kill that girl back
I
at
bet they're getting a warm
back in the
welcome.
cage. 'cause you
Most of the
thought-
people there are paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine
killed her.
also. He's gone blind from bad drink.
I think they need a good 20 more hairstyles in this game.
And facial structures for that matter.
There are herbs
Like maybe
in the
if this
wilds
game
around
ends up
Paradis
getting
that
DLC
can
maybe?
restore Gladwine's sight.
Yep.
It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Eventually, you're gonna start feeling like a
Many
Grand
thanks,
Theft Auto
envoy.
character in this game.
There is
And when I
one
say
more
that,
thing they need.
it's
Landings.
because whenever
They've
you
already
come
paid
up to
for
the
them.
characters, they always want
There's
you to
an
solve their
Alatayan in the Pearl
problems.
District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
And I'm like,
I wouldn't even say like a Grand Theft Auto character. Like the fetch quests reminds me of Far Cry. Without the liberating things.
and my whole thing is, y'all are really bold ass folks.
Yeah.
To think that you can ask an envoy, an Imperial envoy, to go out doing favors and shit for you. Hey,
Exactly.
man, my toilet's
Hey, clear
clogged
out
up.
my house of these monsters.
Yeah. My toilet's clogged up, man. We got a plunger in the back. You handle that for me?
Right.
Oh yeah. Also, sometimes you might have to remind people to pay you.
Oh, you already know. I'm getting my money.
There's been a few times I had to crack down on some NPCs. Because a lot of them, they'll fuck around just
We
how
had
you
a
try and do
falling
some
out a while
charity.
back.
Like, you'll
Best
always
if
get some
someone
type
else
of
goes.
reward, but me personally, if the dialogue pops up about something about getting paid money, I'll be like,
Thank
yo,
you,
run me my
envoy.
money.
God
But
bless you.
Got you.
some folks, there might be a chance that you might get a different reward or something. Like maybe they give you a trinket or a ring or some shit, but not all the time. You never know. Like I stole a ring from one NPC.
What, like a pickpocketing thing, or?
No, he wanted me to find a ring. He was in the slums somewhere, and he lost the ring. He's like, "Oh, I lost my wife's ring, or my engagement ring, or my wedding ring, whatever the fuck it was." He lost the
Right
ring,
here. This is
and he
where the
wanted help
envoy
finding it.
If it were me,
And I
I'd take
think
the
I
shot
helped
from
him
up
find
there
it.
above the
And I think
embassy.
he only gave me
Let's see
like
if we can get
it
it
was like a small amount of gold or some shit for finding the ring. And it was like a ring that gave you like a small percentage of health back based off of like, what was it, like damage you deal or like whooping people's ass or some shit.
Oh, I definitely need that.
It wasn't really too big of a increase. Like it was barely noticeable. But it was like something like that. And I gave him the ring back. And he gave me that shitty ass money. So I went back to my quick save, got the ring, and just didn't give it back to
places
him.
elsewhere on this island that would kill with supplies.
Crazy.
And you know, those are ways that you have options in the game too. But I mean, it's meant
So
to be
instead
that
of
way.
killing people, you can indeed swindle them. That's pretty cool.
I mean, you remember they had something similar in Remnants. And they had like certain items you get,
True.
and they were like, get this to a character, but you could also keep that item because it has an effect.
Is that another
Envoy.
unique? Yeah.
Got something.
Flask is empty, but it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries. Yeah, so they poisoned me.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for
So a
game
dwarf
hunting
shot
or
me.
keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Time to pay the apothecary a visit. The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us. Would a Paradise apothecary sell poison to just anyone? Poison a coward's weapon?
Or your ass looking like Mushroom Doctor Disrespect.
You ain't gonna keep roasting my character now. You lucky this ain't multiplayer. We'd have to see the ones.
What was the one dude that used to make the bombs and shit in the Atlantis movie?
Oh, okay, now he's trying to play me.
It tells us they were hunting you.
I
Whoever
made a
did
thing
this
go
takes
boom.
pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We can track down who made this poison.
Boy, I'm getting hungry.
Find your killers.
Shit, I just came back snacking on some pizza I forgot about earlier.
Dang, what kind of pizza you get?
What was that, Jack's? It was like Jack's or Tony's.
Jack's.
It ain't like a actual like restaurant.
Oh!
Pizza.
I survived? Of course.
It ain't like a restaurant's pizza. It's more like that frozen heat up pizza kind of shit. Kind of like the Tombstone pizza. You had them, I know you did.
I think so.
Them little flat ass frozen pizzas and shit.
Like I think the main ones that I usually get over here is the Home Run Inn.
Okay.
Like I don't mess with the Red Baron.
You don't mess with Red Baron? Yeah, we using all them.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I like DiGiorno too. DiGiorno was pretty good.
I'd hate this. Oh my
ain't like
god!
Diggerino?
Don't bring. No.
You ain't like Diggerino? That's crazy.
Oh my god! I'd spit on you. Give me the pizza.
That's crazy. That man gonna call me a slur. I get his spit on me.
I wouldn't go up there.
Nigga went straight Uncle Ruckus over some pizza.
It's not a bad pizza. I'm just not a fan of the crust.
Mind yourself.
You keep that monkey pizza.
Smile and be yourself. Or maybe
You damn
just
YNs
Let
always
us in,
bring it.
sweetheart.
Like I think at one point I had a DiGiorno pizza. I think it had the cheese in the crust. Boy, that cheese was so
Oh
nasty.
yeah, probably. Well, yeah, if you got a frozen pizza with cheese in the crust, that's something different. I didn't get that. We normally just get, you know.
I think maybe like I need a fresh one in order to really like make my decision if I like it or not.
Yeah. I remember the first time I had sushi, I had that shit. It was like store-bought, some frozen shit. That shit was terrible. Never buy frozen fucking sushi.
I never mess with sushi. Never.
Like not sushi at all?
Nah.
Yeah, you gotta try sushi, bro.
Oh, I'm not real big on seafood either. That's another thing.
Okay,
Like,
that might be it.
I'm real specific when it comes to like if I got seafood in front of me, it's got to be like real specific fish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do tilapia.
You do salmon,
like,
don't you?
Yeah, I do salmon.
Get you a
lot,
salmon
yeah.
roll. Get you a salmon roll. Get you some. Look, bro, I'm telling you.
The Outlander who died in the streets?
Next weekend, bro, go
How
get
are
you some sushi.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I try.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone
Gotta
take a
refill
deep
my water.
breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
Or else what? What's going on here? Step away from that man. Are you in league with those rebels who killed me? Attack. This ends now.
If you can end this shit,
You'll die on me?
if you can end this shit without having
That's
a
a good
fight,
one.
I'll be proud of you.
This is getting
'Cause
tiresome.
They didn't let me
I wasn't
de-escalate, and I
really
had to
gonna
smoke
hurt the
their ass.
apothecary, but I'm really, really
I
gonna
think I know
hurt
what
you.
to do.
And
I'm gonna
normally,
rip you in half lengthwise. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, like my friend Kai? Nah, throw.
I got so tired of them. Bro, that's crazy. Why would you like to fight one of your own kind? Is basically what you said.
Right. Pretty sure it's bad luck to kill a god like.
Why don't you fight someone of your own skin color? Is basically what you said.
Yeah, for real.
You should have thought of that before sticking your nose in my
That's
business.
scale on scale violence.
Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, okay, that's look, bet.
Here we
You
go.
still want to smoke?
Oh, no, you
Sorry, buddy.
Found you.
stupid.
Give me a target.
Come and get me!
Is that a midget? Oh, that's a what we call it? A goblin? I parried you, didn't I?
There you are, swine. This time,
you still alive?
You're gonna stay dead.
Oh my God! Wait. You didn't tell me this dude was waiting around the corner.
Yeah. You know what's funny? It's like the whole damn community down there wants to smoke right now. You probably see red dots going all the way around the block.
Toasting your buns.
Oh, you see that?
No, you don't. I might have to restart my save and try and see if I can de-escalate if I end up killing him. Get parried, okay. You know, I keep forgetting I got my little missile ability. I have no mana. Oh, it does no damage anyways.
Probably gotta upgrade it.
God, the whole community do want smoke. Hold up.
Told you.
Y'all gotta chill out.
See.
Let's see what you got. That's not hitting hard enough.
Look to your left. Loose end.
Big dude's so preoccupied with me. Oh yeah, that parry is nice.
This is it, boy. Behind you.
Better die. Oh, he killed them?
He's
back,
outside.
they're gonna get right back up. No can do, buckaroo. That's so wild.
Something nearby.
Hey! Over here!
Just stabbing the hell out there, man.
Well done. I can't believe they're dead.
Wait. We should ask that apothecary about your assassin before we leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time and see if I can actually de-escalate.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute.
It's crazy.
And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves
killed
in,
3
I say we
people and
take
like
this
18
opportunity
people
to stock
shot
up on some better equipment.
He in the back glitching? You see that?
Let me look. Yeah.
Oh no, that's the electricity pulsing and it's making it look like he's moving.
You got that shit back there pulsing, bruh?
I like your spirit. But there's no accounting for the quality we'll find that way. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market.
Okay, let me see. Load game.
Did you even save?
But it auto saved both
okay. I was about to
instances,
say, yeah.
like before I got to the fight and then after.
Okay. I don't even think I remember you saving. That boy be living off auto saves in these streets.
For real, for real.
I don't know, bro. You making me nervous.
Aren't you the Outlander who died in the streets?
Oh boy,
How
leaving
are
his
you-
life, leaving
God.
his hands in
It
auto
doesn't
save.
matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
So
Everyone
what if
take a
I
deep
let
breath.
them?
No one is hurting
I think that's how
anyone
you
else today.
de-escalate it.
Right.
I just let them
You seem to like beating
do
up
whatever
on
they're
little
gonna do
guys.
to him.
Want to take a run at me?
I don't know. I haven't done it.
Listen to me, dead man.
I smoked
What
everybody
happens
in
here does
Call
not
of Duty.
concern you. Walk away.
Look, I tried to keep it from happening, and they still wanted to smoke.
He's been shaking me down for half my earnings, but now I can't afford to feed my family.
Take
Same
it
thing
easy.
in the bar. Did you wind up having
He's
to fight
gonna
people
walk
in the
away
bar?
and leave you in peace.
In the bar,
Right?
no.
Yeah, I smoked some
Unless
fools in
you
the
want
bar.
another arrow
When you
in
meet
your guts, turn around
when you meet Marius,
and leave us to our
when you first
business.
meet Marius,
Yeah,
the
you
dudes
a
he was
hothead.
talking
I ain't
to,
never had to do that.
they didn't want to fight you.
Nope.
They definitely wanted to fight me. I was like, hey, leave him alone or some shit.
Yeah, no.
And he's
you,
like, mind
you
your
a hothead.
business. And then,
They ain't do none
well,
of that to me.
it wasn't my fault. It was their fault. I wanted to de-escalate. They still wanted to smoke. I got a whole YouTube short on it. I'll send it to you in a bit. It was something, what was it, like, your boyfriend drops,
Fuck
low-tier loot?
off. I'm not intimidated by an Imperial lapdog who dropped like a sack of rocks the second he set foot in the city. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna
What?
hurt you.
Yo, Jesus Christ. Let me go. Nah, hold up. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it's bad luck to kill a godlike. Calm down, this isn't necessary.
Last person I know who did it died with her boots full of soccer.
Well, I heard the godlike have gold in their bellies. We can't both be right, so let's see who's wrong. Stand still, Outlander.
Jesus Christ.
This is gonna hurt.
Give it one more shot. One more shot. Like what? It's. I wonder if it's actually possible though. Unless if you actually have to kill him, but I'm feeling like there is some option to stop this. Cause he did say I wasn't actually gonna hurt the apothecary. Just a little bit of intimidation.
Aren't you the Outlander who died in the streets? How are you? Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone, right?
You seem to like beating.
Listen to me, Dick.
He's been shaking me down for.
Take it easy.
Unless you want to know.
Yeah, I might go with Constitution this time.
It don't scare me, godlike. I've hunted nameless terrors in the deep wilderness. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
So what if I could scare him into stopping? Cause I don't want to be like, why don't you pick up some of your own size like my friend Kai? That might be crazy.
Let Kai
Slowly,
handle your
too.
problems for you?
So you better hope he starts at the top.
He's not lying. I've seen it happen.
You talk too much.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a god
Hey,
seems
that's
wrong
okay. So
somehow.
that's the option.
I knew you'd
Intimidation.
gone soft.
Did Kai do it
We'll
for you?
settle this as soon as I'm done here.
No, I did it. I said I was
Oh,
gonna
you
rip it in
probably
half
you-
lengthwise. No, it didn't. I hate this. I hate this. I would just load up after like I killed them, which is this one. That's so crazy. It doesn't matter. I'll probably come back next playthrough and try throwing it on Kai. That's so wild. Yeah, because I thought for a second I passed it because oh girl next to him was like, boss, maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
Yeah, I'd be alright.
They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
Rub your thumb and forefinger together. I don't do it for free. Nah. Nah, just show me the poison flask. I ain't
Let me
gonna do that
take a
to
look.
him.
Wait, I
Imagine
recognize
saving
it from
him
my
from a
wares.
shakedown just to shake him
It's
down.
oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry
That
native
nigga
to the
really just
living
popped
lands.
the oat and spawn. Sorry, that was real.
You sold the poison that killed me.
Goose goes
Hawking
poison.
poison and paying off thugs isn't endearing. What? Endear you to be? Marius Kai? What do you know about the Saint? Atoroy? Ataroy? Give me the list of your customers. One of them is an assassin.
I can't give you that.
What makes you think
Yes,
they
you
won't
can.
come back for you? Help us, and we can help you.
If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me.
Buddy, I just killed a literal giant in front of you.
I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is,
Who are you?
I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Sounds like we're looking for a mystic. I certainly left my body. For what it's worth, your poison was effective. Anything else? You won't like it if I discover you were holding out on me. You've been very helpful. Should I intimidate him?
Has that been working?
Well, I haven't really gone through the game intimidating people. I mean, but I guess I could if I'm able to kill whatever I want.
Well, at least that's some encouragement.
If you want mystic
It's not.
types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Look, most Paradisans don't like the adherents. We've been here for generations, and we knew how to handle our own. Adir changed that, and not for the better. Some of us have been more
So
wrong
what?
by Adir than others. Well, wrong by the steel garrote.
I'm wearing a steel garrote suit right now.
Too willing
I
to
had a
kill
full
to
set
strike
of
back
that
at
shit
here.
at the beginning of the
Even
game.
at an Imperial envoy.
That's
You
still
got a deer in
garrote.
order in our chaos. Some people don't
The
like being
garrote.
forced to follow a new set of rules.
I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way.
What you think of the steel garrote
Good
so
luck in your
far?
investigation, envoy.
I haven't met him.
Poison from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mystery.
%15 health and essence regeneration from potions and food. That's quite handy. Critical hits deal poison damage. Okay, so I'm doing fire and poison damage. +2 resolve. I don't really think I need much resolve. Let me see. No, I do actually. That's health. Not health, stamina, Jesus. Health is constitution. Which I need to up because...
Yeah. I got mine at a pretty healthy number. Playing rivals, I really feel like my team is like not trying. I swear to God, I be on the point, waiting for people to show up to the point, and they just be slowly walking towards that shit.
I just thought about it. Is your mic still active? You've
It should be.
all over the place. This man talking about Marvel Rivals. Then he talking about this game. He talking about that game.
Well, you know how the ADHD be on every damn channel at the same time.
I'm not sure I want to upgrade Marius, not yet. Because I know we'll end up getting more companions to actually be able to switch them out. If it's anything like Mass Effect. And empowers you against larger foes. Your weapon attacks become uninterruptible and deal higher stun. I like that. Bleeding cuts. No. Iron fists. Oh, you probably could run through this game. Okay, yeah. Critical hits with melee weapons deal 30% more damage. I am rocking a dagger right now. That might be a really good one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a nasty build when I finally get set up. I'm surprised food doesn't actually spoil in your inventory.
Look, I'm glad they don't. I ain't got time for that shit. I already hate inventory management.
Oh, I didn't mean to drink that. It's alright. Let's loot these dead dummies.
Back for more, Envoy?
Girl, what? Who are you? Oh, it's a courtesan. Okay. You a strumpet. I'm good. She talking to me like I know her.
Maybe she do.
She don't know me.
And out there on the weekends.
Once you see it, you can't forget it.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Ooh, they're so lucky I can't kill NPCs.
Alright.
Can't fast travel from this area? Why? Oh, because there's enemies everywhere. You can have as many eyes on me as you want. You're gonna be able to do that.
Watch the left.
did just realize they got every Guardian of the Galaxy in this game except for Drake.
They do kind of sort of look like them, don't it? Boy, I can't wait till I get some type of life steal. That'd be so clutch. Why are you so tanky?
Good fighter.
Okay. I think I can fast travel from here now. Not doing all that running. Now that I know fast traveling is a thing. And thankfully it's not like the old Dark Souls. You gotta actually sit at the point and choose which one. Boy, the minute they implemented that being able to go into the map and actually traveling from there, perfect.
Gates open now. Hope you haven't run into any delays.
I think I'm gonna play a little bit more and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up.
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Right, you know.
Hearing something sparkle through the wall. What were you saying?
I was talking to myself about something irrelevant. Sorry.
How awful.
Murderers.
It's a horrible situation all around.
Not to worry, envoy. We got one of the bastards.
Nice. My friends and countrymen, the envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Audran embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Yugwolf. Interesting. Either it's Yugwolf or Egwolf, whatever. He's dead. Who cares?
You killed Egwolf?
Nah, I ain't killed nobody. He died.
Where he at?
The guards just said they killed him. They caught one of the assassins. This
Oh,
dude.
it's on. He should be hanging. On the galleys right there.
No, it's this dude. You go spoiling again. I might have to mute you.
Nah, they probably just killed him a different way. I mean, if that's full of it, nigga's dead.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse.
They got a bathhouse in this game? Is it bad?
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple.
I notice every game with elves in it, they either make it's like no in between. They're either one superhuman like, or they make them like really. How do I explain it? They're like alien like sort of, but they're still humanoid. And obviously this one is more human like, but the only difference is the pointy ears.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all.
They don't really make them grotesque creatures with pointy ears, and it's
You
like, oh,
must be
that's an
the
elf?
Adiran
Wow.
envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen anyone suspicious in this neighborhood lately? Know anything about the rebels here in Paradis? I'm hunting down whoever killed me. Squinted her suspiciously. You don't seem like an assassin.
What?
Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
The killer is dressed like a mystic. Ring any bells? I don't know. Are you? Not at all, but maybe you can point me in the right direction.
Envoy, you're describing most of the district, plus anyone with access to a robe. This has exhausted my
Take yours
patience.
off and let me see.
A temple is no place for an interrogation.
Crack your knuckles. You'd be surprised how often I hear that. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for interrogation. Okay. There's no reason to be rude. We can talk about this at the embassy with the Inquisitor Ludwin, if you prefer. Who said this was an interrogation? I'm asking
What
questions.
you're doing is interrupting my prayers. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed.
Oh, okay,
to
so
you,
you got a
Envoy.
smart mouth. Okay, I
trust
got you.
You can see yourself out.
Uh-oh. Leo about to come back with the backhand.
I don't want to stab her though. Something crazy might happen.
She might like it.
Okay, let's do it.
I hope you're sure about this. No
He
evidence,
said,
no
I hope
problem,
you're sure
huh?
about this.
Right, let's do this. Take him down.
Yeah.
you got
I just want to see how she, but she ain't got a weapon. Is she throwing hands?
She do.
Oh, she do got a weapon?
Yeah. She got dual daggers, yeah.
I mean,
Nah, that could not be her, I swear. I thought I was killing somebody innocent.
I mean, she didn't do anything.
Why she got dual daggers though?
Oh no, she with the coat people.
Oh, she is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, now I don't feel so bad about killing her.
She just
that kind of takes
she
away
was
from the
just
fun of killing her,
she was one of the good ones.
No such thing. No, you didn't stab me in the ear. Let me try parrying her before she dies.
Try over there, smacking the hell out of her with that sword.
I have a hunch she has something worth finding.
Ooh, what'd you get from her? Did you get anything?
Yep, right? Letter from Yigwith, yep.
And a sister and king.
LOA. The envoy is hunting us. Lay low and cause no trouble. Others might try and finish what I started, but it is vital that you protect our base of operations. I'll remain in the cistern until the city quiets. Keep the door locked, and may the gods smile upon you. Not anymore, buddy.
Oh, you got the key. Funny thing is, with my interaction with her, I wound up talking her down, and wound up what's the word? Convincing her to go turn herself in.
Ah, so you got her to go to the Inquisitor.
A little spoiler here, cause we talking about somebody that you just killed.
No, don't you better not spoil.
It's just with her.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just with her. So she still died.
Perfect. It sounds
she
great.
still died. And it's like, and the crazy thing is, I was trying to save her. I was like, man, you can go and
you developed a soft spot, huh?
Yeah, I was like, man, you could beg for forgiveness and do some community service and spend some time and shit. He was like, okay.
Nah, that's a cult member. Had to do her dirty.
They had her hanging from the gallows, bro.
So that's the one you were talking about,
Yeah.
no? Because Yigwolf was the one that was laying there in front of the guards, and they said she was dressed like a mystic, and it's like, why would you be the only one in here, clutching down, talking about some? And then she was overly nice too, but talking about some. Oh, you're interrupting my prayers. You weren't praying when I got in here.
She was holding down the operation. Well, yeah, no, she was feigning that innocent and ignorance.
I don't play that,
Stay aware.
especially not in
Thick
these
dark-
type of games. Like, oh yeah,
darkness.
you innocent? Should watch this.
Smell that peels.
I'm gonna find out.
Reminds me
You
of
gonna die in the process.
No, I just get
You riddle me this.
I'm about to riddle you, alright?
Electric lily seed.
You know, this world's greatest detective.
Right.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
Ain't no stay alert. We finna bop them. Come here. We team aggressive. We won't go inside. Oh, you got electricity? Go ahead and take that from me. Damn it. Get buried. Get buried.
Let's see what you got. Coming from the right.
You know what, actually?
Then raw. Hook up, hot boy.
Ooh-wee. He talking about some perk up. You better perk up. Y'all supposed to be my companions. I got all this health and y'all just watching them whittle it down.
Then raw.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill
I don't care.
us. What else do you need to know?
Look at him trying to sympathize. Yeah, Kai is definitely you in this situation, Blue.
What'd he say?
Out here sympathizing with the enemy.
Watch out.
I mean,
He
he
said
been in the
trained
streets.
yeah, he said they're not trained assassins. They're just people with weapons. And then Marius turned around and go, oh, it's traps in here. It's hitting them.
Burning food down. Just say the word.
But like I was saying, Marius was like, and they're trying to kill us.
I think you probably more like Marius. Like you and Marius got a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably like that. It's like I'm patient when I need to be, but you ain't finna walk around trying me either. Wait, didn't those whatchamacallit berries? Where are they? I don't have any more? The ones that cure poison? I do get poisoned a lot, so.
Nice job, everyone.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
More blessed day spiders.
I noticed there's a lot of spiders in this game.
Oh yeah.
Watch yourself. Seek. Come and get me! Seek. Nice job. Then raw.
Been trying to reapply that poison.
You probably think you're doing better now. Better now.
Gotta find you better over.
Eon seek.
God damn it.
I can't.
Parrying actually isn't too bad in this game.
You're a good friend.
Seek.
God damn it.
Yeah, parrying ain't too bad in this game. I am.
You okay?
Trapped in this corner. Are you not gonna help Kai? You just gonna stand there, Marius?
Yep.
Hey! Over here!
Then raw. Well done.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts.
Oh yeah, he out here trying to act like a pacifist.
I sense a Mario pressure coming.
Another common wand. Have you ever found a unique wand since you're a magic caster?
Yep. You got the something conduit?
Nah, I didn't get anything. I was just asking.
I thought you just found I thought you just said you found a unique wand.
No, I was asking.
Oh
if you had
yeah,
one.
I found like 2.
It's fire.
And I'll actually like both of them. I mean, I'll take almost anything unique over just a regular weapon because they tend to have better shit than the regular weapon.
Then raw.
Like they'll be around kind of like the same stats.
Then raw.
I also like that little ability to change the stuff around you. Like the frost can freeze the water.
Oh yeah, the
fire
elemental
can burn the
environmental
trees.
effects.
Like I really like that.
Yeah, I do too. Only thing I don't like is this like all of that stuff seems to have very small percentage damage like outputs and shit.
That key
Like you gotta probably stack like a bunch of different things to actually get the damage to to go up.
Oh yeah.
Like most things at base is like, yeah, you get 5% of this, 10%. Bro, you barely even see that shit on the scale. Like they add up if you get multiple instances of it, but just like one, like, oh yeah, this just does 5% elemental damage.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That's why I feel like going with maybe just a brute strength build might be better.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna
For
kill
me
him.
at least.
Yeah.
For a few rations.
We needed our supplies.
I was saying, don't be afraid to use grimoire. Oh, you got a grimoire in your hand. Don't be afraid to use grimoires. Them bitches be coming in handy.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
God, dude, my proficiency is going up so slow.
and raw.
Do I hear something down there? No, I don't.
Swift and raw.
Imagine building all this fancy stuff and just leaving it here.
Right?
I just heard a chest, but I don't know where it went. Yeah, playing games like this also gets me really hyped to
trap when a simple note over there.
attempt to play Harry Potter.
It also just feels really good just to explore through the world in this game, like discovering new shit, finding new weapons, the NPCs.
Who's there? Young boys here. Who's up? It is.
I'm coming up. Beat. Yo. Ass. You a man? I thought you was a woman.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, this fan's down.
There you go.
Quiet, dude.
Roaches?
Say whack-a-mole.
It's shrinking. So they waited back there until I got done. Yoo-hoo. Coming to stab you.
Not the stabby stabby.
I wish there was a dodge backwards. Like, I shouldn't have to dodge sideways. Like it works, but I don't want it to.
Mm-hmm.
Stop healing people. Stop it.
Seek.
Oh, I don't see. As soon as I can.
Yeah, parrying feels so good this game. Like the minute you land it. Stupid.
More time.
Didn't think that one through, did he?
At all.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Roasting him in front of me is crazy. You know, at first I also thought weapons would slowly, not decay, break over time because you're hitting everything with it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. It'd be crazy, but I mean, it would make sense. I'm getting more crits on these barrels than I was actually getting on the dude.
Eyes open.
Show yourself.
You already see me, so show yourself.
Next one's mine. Eon Seek.
No, it didn't hit the wall. Now, where did you think you were going, Buckaroo? Thought you was gonna hit me? No, sirree, Bob.
Nice work.
This journal entry was dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy says a godlike will come to the living lands and death will travel their wake. We must act now and halt the destiny in its tracks. So they are cult members, okay. Talking about some of the prophecy, the destiny. You don't even know me.
Are you trying to get to know you?
Not today.
So, did you have killed that thief for taking our stuff? Dude, someone's up ahead.
What's over there? Can I get over there? Y'all better not be following me. Okay. I don't think I can. It sucks.
Eon Seek.
I heard where'd that come from? Let it show up.
She said, where'd that come from? Right in front of you.
Nice job.
I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like I got like some kind of accumulating strikes type thing. Like my stabs are speeding up.
As they should.
Jamal, I choose you. Activate Shank.
With the Glock.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
Okay, so that's where I was hearing that chest. else is up here. I wouldn't be me if I didn't loot. I can't possibly run through a game and just ignore everything. Not me. At least not intentionally. I meant to read that other log. He don't stop making all that noise jumping with his little legs.
Funny you say that because I'm playing Wolverine and he doing a lot of screaming.
Bob. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start
Get
looking
ready.
up
My money
tutorials
says
for
our
a lot of
assassin's
new
on the
people.
other side of that door.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Somehow
Wait, you killed me? What? War hero, crack your knuckles. Correction, you tried to kill me. You're asking me? Apparently, I've unfinished business. I'm asking the questions here. You owe me answers, justice, and an apology. It doesn't matter. This ends now. I'm not going to attack him
The
immediately.
gods had something else in mind for you.
He's definitely going to die,
Stay
but not
away,
yet.
Please, hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then. On my authority, you will stand trial for the murder of the... Man, cut that out. Give me one reason why I should listen to you. I'd rather end this now. Give me one reason.
Give you reason. Only faith.
Well,
Wow.
this should be good.
Yeah, this should be real good.
I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
What? So, wasn't it the Clavigers' responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians? Not my boot. Why attack me and not the ambassador? Did you really think killing me would improve things?
Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
You kill everyone you see in your dreams, come again, and now it's come back to you as a nightmare.
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
In truth, I had visions when I touched Adra in the living lands, and you say nothing. So I'm guessing he can actually see it too.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
And look where they got you. Do you still truly believe that? I've heard enough.
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing
You don't stop
before
calling me
us
ugly, bruh.
is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't done. Great, thanks for getting me involved in your BS. What happens now?
Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
See, you mean to tell me I walked through here, killed all your people, I get to a room with you hiding in it, or sitting in your lair or whatever. You mean to tell me I don't know if I should spare him or kill him. Confess to the Steel Garrote. Maybe they'll show you mercy. Take your people and leave before I change my mind. What do you have against the Aldir anyway? Kai, Marius, what would you do? Attack. You killed me. Now allow me to return the favor. I'll ask him what he has against the Aldir.
Dirans have bought most of the property in Paradise. Pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Aldir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts, contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Aldir.
You know, it's really difficult to make a decision not to kill them when it's like you double down on killing me.
Mm-hmm.
But then you tell me something that makes me want to decide, like, okay, maybe I should let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, you know, I ain't gonna bring the real world into it, but I mean, it happened with the Native Americans and the
I'd say the
American
thing,
government.
I'd say the thing about the world that these people live in is that a lot of these people are not perfect. Like, a lot of people make mistakes. A lot of these people are just, you know, in situations just because of, you know, the situation they in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nobody's perfect, but the thing is, the reason I made that correlation mainly because he said they give deceptive deals, and of course, when you don't want to make that deal, you have to answer to the authorities, or the Steel Garrote in this case. It's like you strong arming somebody into something they don't want to do. But then again, no one strong armed you into killing me either.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. If he confesses to the Steel Garrote, I guarantee they'll hang him. Like, that's not even.
But you know, when you
for
listen
debate.
when you listen to Kai's opinions of like shit that you should do, a lot of times it's because like, Kai believes in second chances for like a lot of shit, because he had to have a second chance.
You know what? That's smart, because the people next to me are the ones also helping me seek out these people. So yeah, their opinions do matter.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something.
He don't agree with shit like that.
It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
I'll let him leave. But if it comes back to bite me, I'm killing everybody you know.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance,
I'm not even going to think about it. It's just like straight up, I want hands.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
All right, man. Look, you want to question it, I'm going to go ahead and stab you and your mama. Don't question it, just leave. You made a terrible mistake, but the gods saw fit to correct it. Tell your people that Aldrins know the meaning of fairness. Your quarrel was never with me. Why make a bad situation
Well,
worse?
at least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake,
You better
Envoy.
hope so.
He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ebbs on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy
How many
dead,
people have I set
doubt he'd
free
send
that
us
wanted
away
to
with
kill me?
presents.
We just got done killing an entire gang of people.
I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
And I'm guessing also she would have had an opinion of if I killed old dude, because when she revived us, she was like, hey, us gods are willing to let you go, and she wasn't even
Don't
trying to
bother
make
going
a
back
deal
the way
with
you
me.
came.
And I was like,
Between
maybe
the
there's
pillars
something
to the
I
right
could
of
do
the
for you,
stairs.
and I could try freeing you.
One more thing.
And she was like,
Thanks.
you worry about
We were
us?
wrong about
And was genuinely confused as to why. So I'm guessing, having sympathy, she'd have something to say about it.
Possible. Like, honestly, probably one of the most complicated lines of dialogue is talking to the voice in your head. Because so you're gonna have so many different moments where you talking to them and revisiting, like, you know, whatever the hell you talking about in your head. And then sometimes they'll ask your opinion, other times they'll divulge a little bit of something, you know, and it's just like literally, you know how you'll be talking to people and then you'll stop and then you'll have a dialogue option where you speak. Literally, sometimes you'll literally have like 5 or so different instances of you stopping to give a different response to something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And I'm very thankful that there's no QTEs either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like having to be forced to make a decision either.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what kind of ruins my proper decision, like what I actually want to do.
Mm-hmm. I think some games do that. And I understand why they do it. Is so you don't have time to look up what answer you should give in a certain situation. Like Liza P. All of a sudden you would randomly get put in a spot and somebody asks you a question that's literally time oriented. And but they don't give you
want to
enough
lie
time,
or tell the
yeah,
truth.
but they don't give you enough time to look it up to see what, how you want to answer something unless you went and literally, did all of that shit before. But if you in the moment, you want to stop and be like, okay, what should I say here?
Yeah.
So it's more.
And the only way you'd know the actual answer is if you read up on the lore books during the way toward that question being asked. So yeah, I get what you mean.
And most times when games do that, it's because that's a very game-changing decision.
Hopefully
It's probably
you
like
made
a
an
very
ally
important
here,
moment that's
Envoy.
determining
We'll
how the
definitely
rest of the
see it
game's
coming.
gonna play out.
You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Yeah, I think I'll talk to him at camp, and then that'll be the end of this stream. Oh boy. This is a pretty large cave. Like they did their thing when it comes to designing this map. I really like that.
Mm-hmm. It definitely looks like, not everything gets a huge amount of like detail to it, but a fair amount of stuff actually does get, thought and detailed to how they gonna do it, and not only that, like it actually looks, you know, believable. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of shit. You know how sometimes you'll play a game and just like somebody just slapped a bunch of random shit together. I was like, yeah, this is a map.
Yeah. Or you see like random jumbles here and there, and it's like, okay,
or you playing
really weren't trying.
You playing on King's Cane and you just see the same 4 buildings throughout the whole map. And then right whenever you feel like you getting bored or something, or you might feel like, you know, like, oh, they sprinkle them little treasure chests and shit in between wherever the hell you going.
Oh yeah.
Boy, come here, boy. You trying to
This is a stronger grimoire? Yeah, Grimoire of the Embers.
Yeah.
This is the all fire one.
And for honestly, I'm gonna let you know right now, pro tip, you might not want to be leveling up too much common gear or different shit like that, because
no, I'm only leveling uniques.
Okay, I was about to say, because as you progress through the game, yeah, you'll start finding a lot of that stuff, regular shit, not uniques, at like a different rarity. Same thing with uniques though. Uniques get a little stronger as you find them throughout the game too. But don't want you wasting all your materials leveling up a common tier dagger.
Shots. All right.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Third World. Hey, get around me. Supposed to check in before you can. Ah, never mind.
I ain't checking into nowhere. Who are you?
Hi, Margaret. Don't.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Adirans not exemplify everything we hate?
The Claviger deserved better!
The gods will make them pay.
You, Adiran! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city!
Your mother's a scourge. How dare you defame the Empire in front of me?
The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you.
Deal with me how? When I found my killers, I spared them. We don't have to be enemies. Stop this at once. How dare you defame the Empire in front of me? Say whatever you want about the Empire, but leave me out of it.
You may lie to me, but you cannot lie to all of these people. You only take what power we give you. Wait, stop! I wasn't finished!
Yeah, crazy old bat.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh,
Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
I let my killer go free. I'm afraid the assassin got away from us. The rebels have a lair under the Temple of Andra. If you hurry, you can catch them by surprise.
You what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't
I'm not
true.
spinning no tale. He showed me remorse, so I forgave him. I'm not a monster. He agreed to leave Paradise. That's all that matters. The Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't owe you an explanation. The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political. I feel like that fourth option sounds really stupid.
Which one is that again?
The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political.
Yeah. I mean, it's true, but yeah.
No, it's very true,
like,
but I
all of those
mean,
answers are
you're
some
telling
type
it
of
back to
truth.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like saying the Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't owe you an explanation. There's no need to be rude about it.
True.
But
it's nice they give you a rude option.
That's true.
They could be like, please, Mr. Sir, take my explanation.
You know, I'll tell the truth. I'll go with the fourth option. Because the first one, that he showed me remorse, there was no remorse. He killed me in cold blood, and then I came and tracked him down, killed all his people, and, you know,
I think
wasn't really no remorse.
He didn't show remorse?
No, I mean, he killed me.
He killed you the first time, but the second time, unless you fought him.
Does that count as remorse, or does that...
Well, no, from my understanding, when I talked to him, before, or whatever, he killed you because he was having dreams and he didn't understood what the fuck was going on, and then all of a sudden he had like a realization to whatever. Remember, he was talking about like prophecies and whatever, like I don't know if you talked to him to a point, but when I talked to him, he was like, man, I kept seeing you in my dreams, something.
Yeah.
And something like that. But like when you get to him, when you first get to him, you are able to have a conversation with him. When you pull up on him, he on immediately like, I killed you, I'm gonna kill you again. You get what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. And the second time when you talk to him, his tones, well, not even the second time you talk to him, because that's your first time technically talking to him. But his tone isn't necessarily one of like, hey, I gotta kill you right now again. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a like, he felt he did what he did because he felt like he had to. You know what I'm saying? Not that nobody was putting a gun to his head and told him to, but you know, that's how he deciphered his dreams to
I think
get
that's
to
what's
that.
mainly confusing me, because it's like, yeah, he showed me that you know, it was a mistake, but it's like no one told you to go and do it. You just you got the preconceived notion from that dream, and you saw my face. As special as my face is, I mean, you saw that and decided, okay, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird though.
It is, but also you got to think about the nation you in. Remember, you in a nation right now. You in a nation right now full of and surrounded by a lot of people who don't fuck with adherence, and they say that shit on the regular. Like you an envoy, so you kind of get a little special treatment. But for the most part, them and the other people around, like, they gotta watch out for them folks, cause them, you know, them adherents, you know, like shit, you know what I'm saying? They don't always get along or see eye to eye. So, you know, remember when you first reached the Isle, when you got to them shores and shit, and it's like, yeah, bruh, I don't really fuck with adherents like that here. Like, we here helping them trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with the Dream Scourge, you know, and all that shit. But the people around there don't like feeling like they being bossed around by you know, by the adherents and shit like that, because they, you know, they are coming around trying to tell people what to do in their homes and their town, and you know,
that's true, yeah,
and different shit like that. So already the stigma around you being, a lot of niggas don't like you. They don't like you off rip. And you know, dude's already an assassin's guild. He's seeing an adherent envoy in his dreams. He don't know what's going on. I ain't excusing it, but I mean, if you're a man whose specialty is about killing people, hey, you might come to that conclusion. Like, hey, look, maybe I gotta kill this person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I feel like, yeah, going with the fourth option, he was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political.
Mm-hmm.
When an Imperial envoy is
And
killed in
that
the
ain't saying
streets,
that
the
like other
motive is
characters ain't gonna
irrelevant.
question that shit 'cause it's still
We
questionable.
needed to answer this challenge.
Well, I mean,
with
hey, you were the
blood.
person who got killed.
Don't you
so
see what
it
this
wasn't
will
like they
do
killed
to our
nobody.
credibility?
They probably killed other people.
Thanks to
you get what the fuck I'm saying. In
these
this
rebels will
instance,
continue to undermine our work
in
in
this
the living
instance,
lands
you the only
without
person
resistance
technically
or
that they really
fear.
did something to.
Worse
You know what I'm
still,
saying?
now
That I know
everyone
of.
knows our flanks
So,
exposed.
if you fine with you know, being
Ludwig is
killed,
going
you
to
came
eat us
back.
alive.
That's all people got to worry about, at least in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody else's shit, it might be a little different. I mean, technically, you are a high, you are a high priority like citizen or whatever. Not even a citizen. Like you pretty much a government official. You know what I'm saying? So them killing you was basically already a crime right off a rip, which should be a really big one. You know what I'm saying? You the emperor's envoy, and they just smoked your ass as soon as you came through the front doors of the. Bro, that shit threw me way off. I ain't gonna lie. When that shit happened to me at the beginning of the game, where you finally reach this new town, and you look around, and I was like, damn, where are the people at? And then all of a sudden, I heard that arrow, and the character looked down, and I was like, oh, this shit's crazy, bro. I got spawn killed.
Okay, let me deal with her. We have history. I've weathered her moods before. They pass. Come on, what's the worst that can happen? Will you stop fretting about the Inquisitor already? Let
Do
me deal
you
with her. We
hear
have history.
yourself? You honestly think a little history is enough to spare us the Hangman's Noose? There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge. Chin up, you're an agent of the Empire. I never intended to live forever.
You're right. I need to project more confidence than I feel. Whether or not our days are numbered, the city needs us. The least we can do is be useful on our way to the grave. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know? Where does Fior Mes Ivinero?
Inverno.
Yeah, whatever. Fit in with the Dream Scourge. What do you expect me to find there? I'll save my questions for Fior. I'm ready to head out. I
Nor
can't say I'm
should you
too
be.
familiar with it.
Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do Animancy exactly? I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical. Understood. I'm ready to head out.
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all. Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Animacy sounds pretty interesting, actually. Animacy sounds dangerous. It does actually sound very
You're right
interesting.
to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time. Governor Vidara will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh wow.
Hilgard. Why?
That's
whenever
Ludwig.
I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire.
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Ludwig, it's been a long time. Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes. I'm not bowing to nobody. Nice mask. Where can I get one?
Do I know you?
I courted you before that incident in the Dreadfire, don't you remember? No, we've never met, say nothing.
What happened in the Deadfire was a long time ago.
I keep saying Dreadfire.
Anything that preceded it was another life entirely.
Ah, the old "it was another life" brush off. That has to hurt.
Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you. There is a dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the Ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand, and we must stop it before it spreads. I agree. I'm not concerned with the Dream Scourge. Let the man explain himself, Inquisitor. Remain pointedly silent? No.
He needs to listen for a change. I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. I serve at the pleasure of the Emperor. How do you know so much about what I'm doing? You're being too hard on the Ambassador. I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart.
But his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get help somewhere. The Living Lands needs us. Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction. And Imancy could help us fight the Dream Scourge. Whisper to the ambassador. Is she always like this? I think my
At least
influence
one
might
of
help.
us hasn't abandoned hope. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Interesting. Look at my bald patch in the back.
She is going to be a problem.
At least she's on our side. You have to admit it. She might have a point. She doesn't share our concerns about the Dream Scourge. Your problem, not mine. You didn't have to take the blame for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwig already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on.
We're definitely going to find him either dismembered or
But before I forget,
swinging from
Liviana
someone's
gave you a
tree.
clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So standard for the Living Lands then. I'll try not to make any enemies. Unhinged is just the way I like it.
Well, in that case, you should fit right in.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair's beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Yes, please take me to the party camp. I cannot possibly end. Without doing this. Swamp is up.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
He fired from the shadows like a coward and denied me the honor of battle. It's an interesting way of looking at it. Should I be offended? He changed his mind. This isn't a joke, Kai.
Not at all.
I think I should be offended.
He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. And you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
Do you think I made a mistake? It was the right thing to do. I suspect I'll regret it.
I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it?
Mercy. I try not to shed blood unless I have to. Curiosity. I wanted to see what I can learn from him. Pragmatism rather. He'll tell his story. Others will think twice before striking. I don't really know. I think it was mainly curiosity, honestly. But no, mercy would be the smarter choice, especially since well, we just had that whole conversation about him showing us mercy himself, so.
Admirable. Especially for a celebrated war hero. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf
Oh, of
isn't
course
the
not.
only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only
So
one
it is
with his hackles
Eagwolf,
up
not
about all
Eagwolf.
you
I knew it.
Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
It's YG Wolf.
Why does the Steel Garrote have to do anything? The Inquisitor Ludwig approach seems excessive. From what I've seen, this place could use a little order. What do you know about the rebels?
Just that they're chafing at seeing a foreign empire bring foreign troops and foreign restrictions. Same as rebels everywhere, really.
Like I said, another thing I like
Your
about this game
ambassador
too is this
and
is a
the rest
game you
of
can
the
really
Adiran
take your
forces
time
have
with
been
and just
dragging the
literally just
frontier,
enjoy
kicking and
playing
screaming
it.
towards order and
Like
civilization.
going around, exploring,
All the
talking to
things
folks.
that half of us moved here
the,
to escape.
the conversations,
Then,
and if you one of
one
the
day,
people who actually
Ludwig
like
and the Steel
more,
Garrote
they
show up
literally
to
got more
reinforce
lore
the
than a
Adiran
motherfucker can take
presence,
time to actually
and they're
read,
as
just
harsh
laying
as
around
Rorica
everywhere in the
herself.
ground and in books and shit.
You better not be included while he just did that whole conversation. It was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I'ma
look,
choke
I'm
you
a-
out,
look,
nigga. I'm gonna choke you out.
Look, I'm finna turn my mic off, bro. I thought you wanted me to talk. Let me go ahead.
No, I do want you to talk. I just you spoke at the most inopportune moment ever. Like you can keep it included. I'll let you know when I'm like in the middle of the dialogue. Or when I'm reading out the dialogue choices and I'm saying I'm clicking on one. They're paladins of the goddess of oaths and order. Of course they're strict. I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking. Are you suggesting that the Aldir enlisted them to do the dirty work? Or they're going rogue?
Could be both. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
I'm here to investigate the Dream Scourge, not mediate. That worries me too. That
Nice
does
to know
worry
I'm
me
in
because
good company.
could start a civil war. Something's on your mind. It's just another obstacle I'll have to overcome.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company. If you say so, I serve the Emperor of Aldir. I hope that won't be a problem.
Feelings
I
mutual.
said I'm glad for the company.
It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright. Rest for the night.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before. The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain? Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangle. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive. bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of this stream. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow up. I'm not looking for any specific goal. You know, just enjoy playing games. If you want to show up, please and thank you. And if you're watching this VOD on YouTube when I upload it, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you.